My Little Pony G6 was finally been confirmed, and this is not clickbait, but what has actually been revealed so far? Will it continue the story of G5 or G4? Are we getting a brand new cast of ponies, or will the main six make a comeback? Stick around to find out. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie. So first things first, I found out through the official My Little Pony Instagram, Lauren Faust herself, the creator of G4, it's gonna be hosting a panel at Comic-Con. And hear me out. The panel description said it would cover the evolution of My Little Pony franchise and the future of Equestria. I mean, hello? That sounded way too big to be just another piece of fanbait for G4 fans, don't you think? Definitely not something you'd expect from an ordinary convention panel, and on top of that, this was completely official, cause it was backed by Hasbro, but honestly, just having Lauren there was enough to tell us this was going to be a major announcement, whether it involved a G4 or maybe even G6. And guys, Lauren wasn't the only big name there. 3 other key people joined the panel as well. A creative producer, a marketing director, and head writer Gretchen Mallory. And according to her LinkedIn profile, she's been working on a brand new My Little Pony series. Now, there is one tiny little thing that has me a bit concerned. Mallory was one of the writers for G5's Tell Your Tale, which leaned heavily toward younger kids and was eventually cancelled by Hasbro. She also worked on Peppa Pig and Teletubbies as well. I know it's way too early to judge her or to jump to conclusions, though. Besides, I don't want to influence your opinion either. And there's more. Remember back in 2025 when Hasbro announced a sort of reinvention of the franchise on a website for the Middle East? The project was called Year of the Pony, and it was supposed to roll out between 2026 and 2027. But since it was basically the only update we got, it started to feel like the project had been quietly shelved or cancelled without anyone noticing. Well, now in 2026, a Brazilian website, yeah, I know right, has confirmed that a brand new My Little Pony series really is in development. In other words, those old rumors are finally becoming reality. What a blast! And to the delight of bronies and Pegasisters everywhere, it looks like the project is being made for all ages, just like G4 was, instead of focusing only on preschoolers and young kids like G5 did. Can I get a name in here? But what we still don't know is which direction this new series is gonna take. If it even ends up being G6, it could be a completely new universe, just like New Generation, with a brand new cast of characters and a new version of Equestria full of fresh stories to explore. But there's also the possibility that it will be a direct continuation of G4, picking up from the future where Twilight Sparkle became the ruler of Equestria and is now mentoring Luster Dawn about magic of friendship and everything that comes with it. And I don't even think I need to say it that the second option is way more exciting than starting over with something completely new, right? And if you agree with me, make sure to leave a huge like on this video. And guys, the more I think about it, the more I'm willing to bet that this new project really will be a continuation of G4, completely ignoring G5, since that generation didn't exactly live up to expectations. It left a lot of loose ends, and the stories felt much more geared toward little kids, which was nothing like G4. Friendship is Magic tackled plenty of surprisingly mature themes while still appealing to audiences of all ages. Unless, of course, this new G6 ends up being like that teaser we saw a while ago, which seemed to blend the two most recent generations together by mixing G4 characters like Twilight, Rainbow Dash, and Pinkie Pie with G5 characters like like Misty. If the series go in that direction, I honestly wouldn't mind. If it's My Little Pony, I'm already in. On top of that, this new project may or may not be connected to the live-action movie that was announced ages ago. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, no worries. Till the day of this video, we've gotten absolutely nothing. No images, no cast announcements, not even voice actors, nothing. We don't even know if it's going to be fully CGI like Miraculous Ladybug, or if it will combine CGI with live action like Sonic movies or Lilo and Stitch live action. But what I really hope is this new G6 project will be completely 2D, just like G4 was. And let me know down in the comments what you want to see from this new G6 and what are your expectations. I have to admit, I'm still kind of cautiously optimistic. But at the same time, I'm genuinely surprised by the news. But if there's one thing that gives me hope, is the fact that Lauren Faust is involved in this new era of My Little Pony. I don't know if she'll return as one of the writers like she was back in the day, which would be amazing because she really knows how to tell a great story. She's also the reason G4 became so incredibly popular. It broke out of its original audience and completely shattered the stereotype that ponies were just for little girls. But if she ends up serving as the creative supervisor or the person leading the whole project, that would already be a huge win. She'd be able to guide the series and help this new generation become a worldwide phenomenon, just like Friendship is Magic. I just hope we don't end up seeing the same thing that happened at the beginning of the original series, with her creative freedom was heavily restricted as she ultimately left G4 early in season 2. And while there's still plenty of fantastic episodes afterwards, it's hard to deny that after season 6, a lot changed and the series gradually lost some of its sense of direction. Hasta la vista!